But what's up, guys? I'm back from Trinidad. I've officially been back for 5 days. I came back from Trinidad on March 11th, and then I immediately went right back to work. You know what I'm saying? So I went to work. I was catching up on sleep and everything. Yesterday was a good, just like rest, relax, chill day. Although, I pretty much did everything that I had been putting off during the week. Like, I unpacked my suitcase yesterday and all that stuff. So I still haven't had a full day where I can just sleep. That's what I need. I need a full day where I can just sleep. And you will soon find out why I say this, because I have been constantly going and going and going and going and going. In Trinidad, it was fete after 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 fete, like after fete after fete after fete, like no joke. I was at the end of Carnival Day, like Carnival Tuesday, and I'll try my best to explain all of this for those that are uncultured or just don't know. Carnival Tuesday, at the end of Carnival Tuesday, my body was broken. All I had been eating was gyros, punchin', white rum, and, you know, maybe some cashews here and there. I was so lit, so dehydrated. At the end of Carnival Tuesday, my feet were so swollen from walking so much, and I will soon explain why. My body was in so much pain. And with the that's spontaneous mix. I missed you a little bit, not gonna lie. Oh, I missed you too. Spontaneous mix. Oh my gosh. But don't worry, guys. I'm gonna be like super consistent. I'm gonna be super consistent with my streaming from now on. We're going to, at the end of my recap, also probably edit my schedule, my Twitch schedule again, so that the schedule will be accurate. And I would love to maybe get one of my amazing graphic design friends to make me a new banner that will actually have my schedule on it. I might be able to just make it myself, but I definitely we're gonna sit down, we're gonna set the schedule. It's gonna have rest days where I do nothing. You know, it's gonna have days where I stream, it's gonna have days where I am at the gym. So we're gonna keep up with a very consistent schedule. And this is the plan for after our wonderful recap stream. So I hope you guys are ready for this. I hope you're ready for this. I hope you're ready for this. Good morning, everybody. So first, we're gonna go through the first video that I made. Prerequisite. My preparations for Trinidad did not go necessarily exactly to how I wanted it to go. I don't normally have anger problems, but I think that I developed some anger problems for sure as time has gone on throughout just normal preparation for this trip, because a lot of things in this trip did not necessarily go how I wanted it to go. So with that being said, I took this video. Obviously I'm driving in my car, so I'm in America, and I'm gonna show you literally, guys, from start to finish. But somewhere in the middle, my phone would just consistently say that it did not have enough storage space. So I just couldn't take any more videos. No matter if I was backing up my phone, for some reason, it just kept saying that I had no storage space. Also, the day that I landed in Trinidad, I got out of the airport, I got out of the double doors. I will show you guys. I got out of the double doors to where all of the cars pick you up at the airport, and I dropped my phone. And this shit smashed. This was already broken. That's why I took the cover off. I did not have a screen protector, and I just figured, okay, well, I'll just get a new phone because the back is broken. After Trinidad, I really should have just did it before, because this smashed my phone. So around a certain point in time, you will start seeing a glare in my videos, because there's literally a crack on, you can't see it, but there's literally a crack on my front camera. Hi, Six Eye Gojo. So let's continue with our story. This is the first video. So it's officially the day before I get on my flight to go to Puerto Rico, and then from Puerto Rico to Trinidad. So I have somebody to take me to the airport, so that's good. I gotta be at the airport in less than 24 hours. Woo! I'm still not packed. My suitcase is empty, but I have started to collect all of my items around my suitcase that I feel I know I'm gonna need to bring. So I took out my portable charger. For anybody that is an avid packer, okay, and I will definitely add this to my list of things that I want to just make content out of. I feel it's so easy if I'm packing to just put shit together and then try and figure out how I'm gonna get everything to fit in my bag. When I was doing that, I was talking to somebody and they were like, why are you doing it like that? Why didn't you just find the things and pack it as you go? And that's because when you pack it as you go, you are not utilizing as much space effectively. Obviously, how I pack is almost how you pack the trunk of a car. I put everything in bags. I put all the big bags in first, and I fit all the little bags in between all of the big bags. And I don't have a video, I don't have any pictures of, like, for example, how what my suitcase looked like, but I packed it to where there was actual space, and everything wasn't like super like clumped together, and like I packed it so that I would be able to go to Trinidad and then bring more stuff with me. So yes, we're gonna skip some of this though. You guys want to get to the good part. I have officially clocked out and left work. Woo! I have officially clocked out and left work. I am on my way home to actually finish packing, stream a little bit, make sure I have everything ready and good to go, and then I'm going to Trinidad. Woo! Not gonna lie, I made this video, but I didn't stream. I did not have any time, and I will show you why. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 1:24 a.m.
My flight was leaving mad early. I just finished packing. It is 2:47 a.m. and my alarm is set for 6 a.m., 6:30, 6:45, 7. My flight leaves at 10. It starts boarding at 9:45. We are outside. Outside. Yeah, not gonna lie, I have mad alarms because I didn't want to sleep in. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, I wake up in time. My bags are all packed. I get to the airport. So, this is me at the airport, and I was like testing like my mic and everything. Hey, cousin. Okay. So, oh Gojo, I don't think my sound alerts are working. We'll have to double check that. Hey, Jazargo. I don't know if my sound alerts are working. I might have to update that too. I need to update everything. It's been a while since I've been back. But yeah, so I'm here. I'm testing my microphone. You see my outfit? This is the comfy outfit. This is my I'm always traveling outfit. You see the neck pillow? The neck pillow is memory foam. Very classy, very demure. I got this crazy sandwich at the airport and it was really good. It was like a chicken and cheese enchilada type shit. But basically, somewhere in this video, I realized that this mic is actually freaking fantastic. Some weird guy comes up behind me, starts looking at me. I'm like giving him the side eye. And then I think I talked a little bit about my experience, just like I bought a whole salmon, huge ass, big ass salmon, and I cooked like maybe half of it, and I ate a small piece, and then that was me just confessing stupid things. But cause like before I left, I went grocery shopping, and then everybody was like, why did you go grocery shopping? You're about to leave. But I don't know, I came home to fucking groceries in my fridge. That's me getting on my plane to Puerto Rico. That's me on the plane. Gang, gang, what's up, Puddin'?
Seatbelt back.
We haven't even landed yet. Okay, landed in San Juan. Really gotta pee. You said you went to Daddy Yankee Land. I did. It was a connecting flight. Gang, gang, putting window seat shit. My tall ass hates sitting window. I love sitting at a window seat because I'm short and I like looking out the window. And I like having something to lean my head against. You know what I'm saying? Bad gal, wagwan, wagwan, Drewski Drew. I'm going over my Trinidad recap, so pay attention. Okay, landed in San Juan. Really gotta pee, and I gotta go pick up my bags. So I landed. I had to pee, so I went to the bathroom, and then I went to go pick up my bags, and then I went to the gate. Alright, well, this is content for the vlog if I've ever heard of it. So here's what happened. So the plane lands at 1:50-ish, right? Because that's the time that I texted my peoples that I landed. So the plane lands. Luckily, I'm in the front of the plane. It, docks, and then the doors open. I get off. I had to go to the bathroom, so I walked a little bit away and then went to the bathroom. There's like a little line, but I figured there was like a longer line where the bathroom was, where the plane just got off, so I just didn't go to that bathroom. I walked to a different bathroom and used that bathroom where there was no line. So, use the bathroom. I was walking to go pick up my bags, right? And then I saw somebody that I knew. I went to him. I said hi. He told me where he was going. He's getting Popeyes. I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, Well, it was good seeing you. I kind of contemplated getting some Popeyes too. But that entire interaction was less than 5 minutes. So I go to the carousel, and as soon as I get to the carousel, I see my 2 bags. I grab my 2 bags. I come upstairs to the line where it says Caribbean Airlines, and I swear I saw a Caribbean Airlines attendant, but I think I got into the wrong line. There is only one lane for the Caribbean Airlines bag drop off, I assume, and I got into the next lane. So when I looked at the line that I was in and saw that the Caribbean Airlines person was not taking people there, or I just didn't see the Caribbean Airlines person at all, I got out of the line that I was in and I went to the Caribbean Airlines line that I was in. At this point, I promise you, it couldn't have been short of 2:15, because when I got out of the bathroom, it was already like 2 o'clock. And I was looking at the clock, it's 2 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I need to go. I went and I checked my flight. I was like, okay, my flight leaves at 3:15. I need to go get my bags, blah, blah, blah. So then I go. I promise you I made it here by at least 2:15. I just got in the wrong fucking line. I come up here. The Caribbean Airlines person must have left. And then I missed my connection. So what happens next? I call Capital One, because I have Capital One, right? And how I book my flight, I pay for flight protection, misconnection protection. But actually, they gave it to me for free, probably because they know that the airlines,
Cohesive cargo!
Frontier, Caribbean Airlines, those kinds of people, they're cheaper, so they just say, fuck whoever, right? So I got the flight protection for free. Pay for my flight. I call them and I'm like, hey, I just missed my connection. The idiot that I spoke to on the phone was like, oh, but your flight's at 3:15, and it's like, your flight's at 3:15 and it's 2:30 now. Just go to the gate. How many times do I have to explain to this man that it's not that I don't have the option to go?
So if you can already begin to see, I've lost a little bit of patience. So over time, this trip has definitely chipped away at my patience level. Dramatics! Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid! Welcome in to my stream. Shout out to Dramatics Squad coming in on raid. My name is Lava Jojo. I'm a variety streamer, and I am currently going over my recap of Trinidad Carnival. We haven't even got to the carnival part. We're still on the part where like I'm trying to just get there. I'm like on my flight. Customer service was meant to test your patience. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give you guys the rundown so I can skip this long ass video. So you was there. Yes, I was in Trinidad. I did carnival. It was fantastic. But there were definitely some roadblocks along the way. Thank you so much for the raid, Dramatics. I know your stream was good. I'll just have to untab you up now. Nice. So, I'm gonna make some food and listen in. Bet. I'll be here. So, basically, what I say in the rest of this video, right? So, the guy that I was speaking to on the phone, trying to rebook my flight or to just even let him know that there was nobody at this gate so that you could rebook my flight sooner rather than later, the guy on the phone was not understanding what the issue was. He was not really listening to me, and then on top of that was trying to just tell me, just go to the gate, just go to the gate, but I had checked bags. I have checked bags that I need to bring with me. I don't have my boarding pass. I needed to like go to the gate so that they could print my boarding pass so that I could take it and get on the plane, you know what I'm saying? So there was just a lot of like little things building up that, okay, he wasn't understanding, but then time went on. I'm trying to rebook my flight. There were flights that were leaving that same day within a couple hours of each other, but because he wasn't listening to what I was saying about trying to rebook my flight, all of those flights, it got too late for me to even include myself in the rebooking. You see what I'm saying? So
So that was super annoying, and I got very frustrated with that, right? So then he rebooked my flight because I had free rebooking protection. He rebooked my flight, so I was going to get to Trinidad Saturday at 1 a.m. So currently, right now, my flight was supposed to get me there Thursday night at 9 something p.m. I was not having it. Like, I needed to get there Thursday night so that when I landed on Friday, we could pick up all of our costumes. We could, you know, collect all of the packages that we bought for all of the days that we were going to be there. And then on top of that, that was Friday. On top of that, we needed to, we had a party at the end of Friday night. So I knew that getting there Saturday, like morning, basically at 1 a.m. was going to be way too late. If I got there Saturday at 1 a.m., I would have missed the party Friday night. I would have not been able to pick up all of my shit, you know what I'm saying? So that was like a big deal. So basically, I looked on the website myself and I found a flight that left the next day, Friday, at like 4 p.m. and it would get me there Friday at like 7 p.m. But then we have to go through customs, which was extremely long because carnival season, right? Carnival season, everybody is trying to go to Trinidad. Either you are from there and you can skip that long ass visitors guests line, but no, like I was there and I waited in that customs line because I am not Trinidadian, I don't have a Trinidad passport. Waited in that line for 2 hours. 2 hours. It was a long line. You're not gonna see that in any of these videos either, but I did wait in that long line for 2 hours. But anyways, yeah, so I needed to get there at a certain time. Yo, what's up, Goofy? What's up? No time to see. I know, I've been in Trinidad, but I'm back and I'm going over the recap stream right now. So yeah, so basically I had to rebook my flight, and I rebooked my flight for Friday at 7 p.m. and that flight cost me $400. I paid $400 so that I didn't miss the party on Friday night, and so that I could at least get there at a decent time. The rebooking Saturday at 1 a.m. was free, but I did not want to miss that party. And not gonna lie, that was a pretty lit party. I personally do not think that it was not a good thing for me to do. If I had rebooked it and then my flight landed at 1 a.m., right, I probably would not have gotten out of that customs line until 2-3 a.m. Saturday morning. And when I tell you this itinerary that we made was packed to the max. It was packed to the max. Let me see if I can pull it up, because I am able to do things like that, luckily, on this computer. But let's play the next video, shall we? Oh, I need to explain that, but let's continue this one. This is understood me and proceeded to book my rebook my connecting flight. However, the soonest that he was able to book was I was going to be arriving at Port of Spain Saturday at 1 a.m., which means that I would have missed the boat ride. I would have missed picking up my costumes, my duvet packages, all that stuff. There was an option to get a refund, but they didn't. I never got a chance to check if there was any sooner flights, so I said, okay, just book me.
I asked him, I said, is there a possibility that you can wait while I check for sooner flights? And he said, no. If you're going to book it now, book it now. If you're going to get a refund. Okay, so that was another thing. I was able to get a full refund for the connecting flight that I missed. However, that guy pressured me. The guy that didn't understand anything pressured me and then rebooked my flight for me. And then, like, that, all of that was just absolutely crazy. But anyways, so here is the itinerary. I do not want to show you my entire itinerary. My entire fucking notes list. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. It was a pretty big sigh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so here, what's up, Kaizo? Kaizo, wow. Here is the itinerary for Trinidad. So I'll probably, pop in and out and back in and out of this list. Thursday, I was supposed to land, right? Friday, all of my friends landed around 2 p.m. Then we had the boat ride at 11, started boarding at 11. So if I had landed at 1 a.m., I would have missed it. And then this is also at night. My mom came with me. My stepmom came with me to Trinidad. We stayed in the same Airbnb. So me and my mom stayed in one Airbnb, and all of my other friends stayed in another Airbnb. This proved to be extremely challenging when it came to organizing, when it came to getting ready, when it came to just general, like, meeting up with each other. Splitting the Airbnbs was definitely not something that I would ever do again if I could prevent it. So, yeah. So then Saturday morning, and I'm only gonna go over this real quick so that when you guys see all the next videos, I can explain it how it is. So Saturday morning, if I had came in at 1, there's a likely possibility chance I would have missed the boat event, but I would have made it possibly in time for Stinkin' Dutty. So Stinkin' Dutty started at 3 a.m., went until 10 a.m., but we left early. I think we left at like 8 a.m. And then Soca Brainwash was next after that. So in between landing, I should have had some sleep. Then go on the boat ride. The boat ride comes back at 3 a.m. Then go home, get changed, get ready to go to Stinkin' Dutty, which started at 3 a.m. Then, after leaving Stinkin' Dutty, go home, possibly take a nap, or just go straight to Soca Brainwash, which is a party that ends at 7. And then after Soca Brainwash, we were going to sleep, and then it comes into Sunday morning. So basically what happened was Stinkin' Dutty happened, and then we left Stinkin' Dutty early, went home, took a nap, woke up, and then got ready. Not the recap stream, let's go! Yeah! Hey hubby, I can't tell you how much I missed you, and you know this. I didn't even bring my blanket. I left it at home just for you. But anyways, as we continue through our recap stream, I am currently going through just the first beginning part of my itinerary, very detailed per time itinerary in which I have written and we have planned out together. So, Soca Brainwash was like a Soca Comic-Con, and I cannot wait to show you guys the videos for that. When I tell you Soca Brainwash was lit and you guys would have loved it, you would have loved it. You would have loved it so much. But anyways, back to the videos.
So, in between when I took that video, that first video, the video before this video, obviously, in between the time that I took that video and I'm taking this video, right? I find out that one of the girls that I'm meeting up with, that's my friend that's going with me to Trinidad, TT, she also has a layover in Puerto Rico. My layover was supposed to be quick. I was supposed to be there and then I was supposed to be gone. But because then my next flight that I booked wasn't leaving Puerto Rico until 4 p.m. And all of that happened to me around 3 p.m. Thursday. I was basically forced to stay in Puerto Rico for 24 hours. Okay? So I was forced to stay in Puerto Rico for 24 hours. Remember, the night before when I was packing, I only got like maybe 4 hours of sleep. I got maybe 4 hours of sleep, and then I maybe slept on the plane going to Puerto Rico. And that flight was maybe like 2 hours. So I'm running off of little to no sleep, right? So my friend TT has a layover in Puerto Rico, and her flight landed at midnight. So from 4 to midnight, I pretty much just did fuck shit in the airport. I didn't even leave. People were like, oh, why don't you leave and go to the beach and blah, blah, blah. I ain't leaving the airport, possibly not being able to get back, possibly losing my bags. Hello? Possibly losing my bag just to enjoy myself in Puerto Rico by myself alone, solo dolo. So I stayed in the airport. I stayed in the airport the whole time. So I'm in the airport the whole time until TT lands. TT lands, we meet up, and then she starts telling me all this stuff about how she's got a friend that's visiting Puerto Rico, and it's his birthday, and they got an Airbnb. And then TT asked her friend if me and her could stay at this person's Airbnb for the night, and then we just like get on our flight the next day. They rented a car, so they not only picked us up from the airport, but they also dropped us off the next day. So shout out to TT's friends. I don't think I got their like socials or anything like that, but they were super cool people, and they were like mad fucking cool for letting us actually add that to the bucket list. Yeah, I lived in the airport for a day. Yeah. But see, so that's the thing. Technically, I didn't. Because when TT landed and then their friends came to pick us up, at maybe like 1 a.m. So remind you, still very low on sleep. Picking me up at 1 a.m., I'm very low energy. But I tried my best. Shout out to TT, shout out to these friends, because they let us sleep on their couch for one night and we didn't even pay them nothing. They gave us free drugs, free alcohol, free place to stay. I probably could have even taken a shower if I had woken up early enough. I had all my bags with me, but I didn't really wake up that early. I actually slept and I got sleep. So This was the side quest. Before the actual trip, I'm in Puerto Rico with like a bunch of random people and my one friend. So, side quest. I'm here with TT. Yep. We are with TT's friends in the car, going somewhere. We'll find out. Side quest number 1. So, side quest number 1.
The 12 fucking hours. This is it out here, I ain't gonna lie.
a pack. Bitch, I guess she needed a motherfucking pack house.
We at, where the fuck we at? Yeah!
We out of the country.
Y'all got your outfit, y'all got your Trinidad Carnival. Oh, I can't wait to see it, too.
And we got to win.
Oh, y'all not playing.
Oh yeah, baby. That must be
We don't play.
I
don't play. So yeah, so partying with a bunch of random strangers was great. So that was their first Airbnb. Then they said that they had he had his aunt and his mom and all, this was a whole group trip, so they had multiple Airbnbs. So we went to the first one, then he took us to their Airbnb, which was 5 minutes away. He took us to their Airbnb and we chilled with them for a second. But bro, I was struggling. I was literally so tired. I was falling asleep. Basically, I was so tired. But this Airbnb was nice as heck. In Puerto Rico, this shit looked like somebody's $1 million mansion house. This shit was nice. And I didn't record anything on the inside. I only recorded the outside. But look. Okay, so side quest number 2. We are at Airbnb number 2.
Number 2.
We're showed up. This was nice. I don't know if you guys peeped, but this shit nice. So then, right, it's Friday. My friend had to pick up my costume and my wings and everything for me, and this was basically her trying to show me what they look like. So what really sucks is that I didn't get all of that content that I was supposed to, that I wanted to get, as me entering, me picking up my costume, the whole pick up your costume experience. That's a whole thing in and of itself. So I did miss that because of missing my connecting flight. Hey King Bruce Mode. How are you doing? How is life? How is everything? I'm back. I will be consistently streaming again since I am back from my trip. I really can't wait. But I am going over all of the videos in this album, which is my Trinidad Carnival 2025 photo album. And it's gonna get crazy. Okay, so here we are. Back to the vlog at the airport currently. My hair's a mess because I didn't really shower, get ready. My lashes are a mess because I didn't wash my lashes.
Exclusive edition for the airport.
So that was right as we were getting into security. That's just gonna be me talking about what we did the night before. All of this is for the vlog, obviously. So for me, I tried to put I tried to make the video so that I didn't have to pause it and then try and explain afterwards what happened. All of these videos that I've had and I've been adding, or that I experience one thing and the next day I explain what happened to me, is for the vlog. So I don't know, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But basically here, right, we get out of security and then we walk into the duty-free area where you can, buy bottles, buy alcohol, whatever, to take with you to your next destination, your final destination. And this guy is giving us coquito, and this coquito is fire. Gave us free taste, free trial of this coquito, and this Puerto Rican coquito is fucking bomb.
For these airports.
Really?
So you get it only here.
Can you do it horizontal too? Okay. Coquito? You start, TT.
Coquito.
Exclusive edition for the airport, for these airports.
Really?
So you get it only here.
Can you do it horizontal?
Exclusive
to this airport.
Really?
So you get it only here.
Can you do it horizontal too? Okay. Coquito? You started it?
Coquito. Yep.
Okay. Coquito. Cheers. Salud.
Period. How is it?
That's so good.
It is.
That's really good.
You want to try it? It's
And I don't even like milk like that. That is so
exclusive for
good.
the airport. So you get it at these airports.
Try yours.
Okay.
TT.
Coquito.
Coquito. It's good, ain't it? Good.
I think I like that. Now that's my.
That shit was good. So after we tried our little taste test of Coquito, we was getting fucked up this whole time, right? We not even there yet. We was getting fucked up this whole time, right? We start walking to our gate. We get to our gate, and then there's like one guy that TT had her previous flight with, coming from, she lives in like Ohio. Her Ohio flight, there was an older guy going to Trinidad. So he was also on this next flight, right? And so we get to our gate, and this older guy, we get there, and he's just automatically like, shots. You want me to buy you drinks? I'm buying you guys drinks. So that's what the next video is gonna be.
Oh, really?
We're at the
Oh, I
bar.
thought you was recording. You was getting ready to record.
Let's get ready. But here we are at the first bar of the trip. Well,
Round 1 in Puerto Rico, round 2
one
in
in Puerto
Trinidad.
Rico,
That's how
round
we do it.
2 in Trinidad. You heard
You
what
wanted rum, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this mug anywhere I want to.
That's a Puerto Rico hat.
Yeah.
He kept looking at his little hat and fixing it, and he was just a very nice guy. But he's a little funny.
Here you go, boss. Your man.
Everybody was getting shots.
Salud.
Salud.
Hello.
Oh, she's gonna be there. I'm missing my face. Storm.
Nice.
Man, I don't want to miss
Oh,
that.
I should have went. Oh my god. And I would show y'all later.
We're going.
For Monday, man, all of us are gonna be. Oh, you gonna be on the naked brunch?
Nice. We're
I
going.
might get. I went to the one in Miami. They might send me some.
We're.
Board all songs, 1, 2, 3, and 4 now.
So as we were getting onto the plane, TT had this speaker in her bag, and I was like, let's play some music, because how are we finna get on a plane to go to Trinidad and nobody's lit? Like, this Trinidad Carnival is such a big deal that all of the planes get going and landing should be playing soca music was my thought process. Okay, so as we're getting on this plane, I tell TT, give me your speaker.
To board. Zona 1, zona 2, zona 3 y zona 4 son bienvenidas a abordar en el vuelo 108 con destino a Piago International Airport.
Ready, P? I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes, Blurk, and this is the full recap. It's great.
This is it. I got so much shit in my hands. Can you imagine who's playing the music right now? It's me.
Yeah, so shoot, that shit was lit. Getting on the plane was lit. It gets even better. take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to wind up yourself, you don't have to. No time I've been waiting for you. I'm searching for you. I'm just trying to live in my way. I'm looking for somebody. No, you're born not for me. If you want the time, then call me. Yeah, we was lit. And then the lady came by to tell us to stop playing music. I'm waiting for the flight attendant to come dancing to the plane. No, all of the flight attendants were done with our shit. The flight attendants were like, stop playing music, we're turning shit down, we're not doing this. And then I was showing this to somebody and they were like, I'm surprised they even let you do that even like a little bit, because like, what if somebody was like actively putting a bomb on the plane and like they needed to hear it? I was like, first of all, nigga, you do that shit in fucking silence. Like, you not finna do that and it's finna make some noise. Like, but I didn't say that because I didn't want to be rude and make him feel stupid. But that was something stupid to say. That was definitely something stupid to say. But, so, yeah. And he was like, I'm surprised they even let you do that at all. Because, like, well, what if they needed to hear something and they couldn't hear it because the music was playing? Like, every time the guy on the intercom was talking, I would turn the music down because I would also want to hear what the guy on the intercom was saying. But I mean, regardless, this is a plane. And then on top of that, our flight was delayed by like an hour because there's a whole bunch of people landing on that were trying to get on this plane that were landing from like Atlanta, and it was like a lot of people, so they didn't want to have to like, you know, like make all of those people rebook their next flight, so they had us wait for them, which was fucking crazy. Yeah, we was lit. We had the whole plane lit. Then, you know, the people landed. We had to move our seats back to where we were supposed to be sitting. And then TT, somebody gave her this bottle of alcohol, so she was just finna down it. And then later on, everybody was giving these bottles of alcohol out to each other. Like, everybody was getting lit.
They gave you a free shot.
And it's my first time in Trinidad.
So there were these two white boys that were sitting behind TT, and she was talking to them a little bit. When we got into customs, she talked to them a little bit and got their phone numbers. Tell me how we go to this party not expecting to see them. We see them, and then we was like dancing with them for a little minute, and then we left. And then I think we were on the road somewhere. We went somewhere doing something, and we saw them again and then danced with them. I was like, damn, I know these white boys had a good ass time at Trinidad. They said it was their first time in Trinidad, so yeah. This was probably the most noisy, loud plane I'd ever been on. Normally people sleep on flights, right? Normally people sleep on flights. But this flight, nobody was sleeping. Everybody was taking shots, which was crazy.
Then we land. I turn up the speaker back on. I'm turning up the music. We was landing. That don't mean I'm not yawning though.
Let me record.
But yeah, we actually saw the welcome to Trinidad and Tobago sign. It was great.
Hey, so we are here. We just got our bags. We just walked through.
Hope you find someone to love you. Hope you find someone to love you.
So this is obviously after we go through customs and everything. I wanted to kind of do a little like explain some stuff here, but then people were calling me and texting me while I was doing this video, so I couldn't really do that, but I needed to record. So after you get out of customs and then you actually like go outside, this is also where I dropped my phone. But I didn't record where I dropped my phone. I had already passed all of this. But there's literally people here. Watch.
Let's go, let's go.
At the airport. When I tell you this shit is how I knew this trip was gonna be lit, I was just immediately automatically so excited. And obviously I recorded that part and then I ended the recording, and after I ended the recording I was just dancing. I was shaking booty, like I was dancing with all of them, you know what I'm saying? And then they gave me this fan, and the fan, when you turned it on, it said Trinidad and Tobago, and it was like airport merch. I've never gotten airport merch before, but that's exactly what it was. And it died. I have to charge it. At first I thought you couldn't charge it, that it needed a specific battery, but then I found out there is a charging port on it. I looked really closely and it's so cute. If I have a video of me doing it, I don't know if I do, but you guys are definitely gonna see it. But I've never gotten airport merch before. That shit was fire. And like, people will come to Carnival to get fucked up, but then people come to Carnival to get fucked up, but then completely miss the part where it's like all of this is cultural. All of this is just like being surrounded in culture. Like somebody who is not expecting to do any of this or not expecting to see this would definitely be like culture shocked for sure. Oh no.
Yeah, I know it's happening. The youth just want to do it. But the government has revamped.
So then we get picked up by the driver, and the driver, his name is Bunny. Bunny is a little unhinged, we'll say that, but what a great guy. He did overcharge my stepmom for how much driving he did for the both of us, but he got what he got, basically. And so this was me recording like the ride.
But But the government has revamped the whole thing, so they have a lot of youths in programs in agriculture. So
Yes.
it's coming back slowly but surely.
As long
From Cold Spring.
this is the beginning of my travel advisory content. Downtown Port of Spain
Get a picture of that, the lighthouse.
and Swampfront.
Back in the day, the lighthouse used to bring the ships and them in there from outside, the English ships, the Spanish ships and them, and the ferry ships and merchants. That's the lighthouse. See you know.
Bro, there were so many cars that were passing by that had just a giant freaking speaker in the window facing on the outside, just blasting soca music. It was great. Ooh, just totally came loose. But anyways, hello. I just wanted to give you a rundown. Obviously, I'm in the Airbnb now. Or not Airbnb. I'm in Mr. Ezra's Carolyn's View guest house. I'm in the bathroom, waiting to get ready. Gonna start getting ready for the first vet, which is the by far on the boat. I'm very excited. Mom is also on her way. She just landed. Her flight just landed, so she will be here very soon. I just wanted to give you a rundown of like what has happened so far, and I'm honestly doing it right now because if I don't, I'm gonna have no time to do it any other time. So here's the rundown. So, I landed. The flight was crazy. Everybody was so turned, so lit. That was like awesome, right? I got off the plane. It was like the sun was setting while the plane was landing. So by the time we actually get off the plane in the lines, like it's already dark. And so we land, and there's actually a long line of people that were
Guest blur.
customs. So we actually waited in line for probably a good like 45 minutes to an hour. Right? Good, but at first, not all of the lines were open. And TT really had to pee, but we actually the declaration line because the declaration line was long. So we go through.
Hi, Angela. Angela, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. How are you doing?
It was like the sun was setting while the plane was landing. So by the time we actually get off the plane in the lines, like it's already dark. And so we land. And there's actually a long line of people that were waiting for customs. So we actually waited in line for probably a good like 45 minutes to an hour, right? Very long line. At a certain point in time, they started opening up all the lanes, so that the line moved a lot faster, so that was good. But at first, not all of the lines were open. So then we went to go pick up our bags. Me and TT really had to pee, but we actually never got to pee. We just went to go pick up our bags and then got into the declaration line because the declaration line was long. So we go through the declaration line, which is super easy, and then the moment that we walked out of the double doors, out of the declaration line, was basically like you're walking out to the exit, and there were these like carnival, like genuine classic costumes, drums, people with drums, outside the double doors, playing music, dancing, obviously trying to get everybody hyped up and pumped because we're here for carnival. So I love that. That was like and there was a whole DJ and this lady on the microphone that was like, "You are here from Mecca," and they're playing music. As we walked out, they were playing the "I hope you find someone else." So I was like, oh my gosh. I go outside and I'm like, "To love you like I do." That shit was so lit. And then, so I'm dancing, right? I'm done dancing, the song changed, and the lady came and gave me a fan. And you know what the fan says? Trinidad and Tobago. It's so cute and it works. So I think I might use that fan for like all of my cutesy.
I never used it.
And then I use my regular other fan for the other feds. Everything is charging right now, so without me flashing you, I've got my phone charging, I've got my fan charging, my portable charger charging, and we're ready for the first bet once I finish my hair and I wash and dry my lashes. We're ready!
Can you tell I was excited to be in Trinidad?
Of the night, I'm headed to the Uber, so we shall see how it goes. Mr. Archie, say hi to the vlog.
Who's that?
The vlog.
Hi, hello,
Hello.
hi.
Okay.
Have a good time. I'll see you later.
Yes.
He was so cute. Every time I would leave to go to a party, I'd be like, "Bye, uncle. Bye, dad." And he'd be like, he gave me a kiss on the cheek and said, "You need any money?" Bro, I was like, yeah. No, I never got no money. He said, "Who that?" I know, he's a real Trini. Oh my gosh, he is so cute, so sweet. By the end of this trip, this man offered me a job. This man offered me a job to live in Trinidad and manage his guest house. He said he's getting old. None of his grandchildren want to do it. He said I could do it, and he was going to sponsor me to live in Trinidad and everything. I said, what? I might take him up on that. You guys would never see me stream again because Wi-Fi is bad over there.
Club for my mom's 50th birthday, and the girl was walking up. I was like, "Girl, you can about to y'all out and everybody go out." Literally, we going to like only thing to get drunk and do retarded stuff.
Guys.
What's up, bitch?
So, here, right? So, my guy, Bunny, drops me off at this fete. Putting this on your YouTube? Yes, that's the plan. But I'm going to give you guys the rundown and then probably try and edit it all later. So, this guy drops me off at the fete. So I meet up with all my friends. They're in the front of the line for some reason. And we meet up and we haven't even started drinking yet. This is just the preliminary. We're outside of the boat.
This is our second country. This is our second.
JoJo is so small. You can see.
You want me to get a video, y'all?
No.
Okay,
It's
no, my fault. Shut up.
But this is our second.
This is our second.
This is our second country that we're all
Our second carnival.
at the same time.
My birthday. What were y'all doing? For y'all, it's 4. Okay, yeah.
All of us together.
Yeah, it
All of us
is. Yeah.
together.
More to come.
Second country. Let's go.
The second trip to it.
Our second
Third.
trip.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I was trying to be cute, but then they kind of ruined it low key. They were like, "Are you sure this isn't it?" I was like, "Bro, you could have just been like, oh my god, this is so cute." Blah, blah, blah. Anywho, I made us a reel.
I'm about to show you guys the reel real quick because it's really cute. The reel is really cute. This is the reel.
Wait for the drop. Going up. Wait for the drop. Going up.
This is the only reel I got us to all do together the entire trip. This is the only one. The only one. Oh, it was painful. So now we're officially on the boat. So when we got through the gates, they gave us a key card kind of looking thing that we had to walk and take to this guy in the green shirt, this guy in the green shirt, and this guy in the green shirt was just collecting them. It was really just for like looks, I'm assuming. Or maybe if somebody tried to sneak in on the boat. If you didn't have a key card, you weren't gonna get on the boat for the most part. So, crazy. When I tell you my friends showed up butt-ass naked to this party, I was not prepared.
Near to the entrance of the vessel, in the canisters on the middle deck, and at the middle bar on the upper deck.
We made that friend, that guy that had the hookah. We made that friend, and we danced with him a little bit.
Remember, stay calm and follow the instructions of our crew. One as you enter on the main deck, and one on the top deck of the vessel. Garbage bins are located on the outside rails of the middle, upper, and front decks. Please dispose of all garbage in the bins provided. Do not throw any items overboard as liquids, ice, chewing gum, and cigarette butts.
can tell, we get a little bit more drunk as time goes on. That last video is what I mean when I say they basically came butt-ass naked. So my friend wore this swimsuit. Hi, Charles. My friend wore this swimsuit, and it was just like a clear plastic. So it's like, it was clear plastic, and then there was like a flower, like rose kind of looking thing, where actually it was in this. Like, she basically wore nothing, so it was like, I took videos, but I'm gonna have to skip some of those in this recap.
Anybody proud to be Caribbean, put one hand in the air for me right now. If you're proud to be Caribbean, raise one hand to the If you're proud to be Caribbean, let me see how the wheel side to side for me. Let me see how the wheel side to side on the boat. Listen. Wheel from side to side. Alright, so wake it up. Start to bounce with your foot.
I was lit. The mainland was far. The mainland was far, but I don't know if you can really tell from this video. There was a submarine. There was a fucking submarine in the water. As we were out in the water, which was crazy. I'd never seen a submarine that close, like in real life, that actually worked. So that was crazy. That was actually so funny. I could literally just make that into a reel. But that was actually so funny. Thank you, Charles. Hi, Dee Dee. I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, Dee Dee.
Ladies, can you find something to lean on? I don't care if it's a stage, if it's a floor or a pole. You don't know what you ain't. Watch it.
See you from the front.
Let's get it started. So I get picked up, and then this couple, they wanted to go get some food, so we stopped to get food. But then I was like, damn, I would have loved some food. I didn't even think about it. Anywho, next video. Set number 2. Oh, right. Okay, so guys, this is the time that we go back to the itinerary. So, remember, I landed, Monty and them landed. That we were just on was the by far on a boat. It was lit, it was a good time. Mom went to her event at night. She said she had an okay time. She didn't really like hype it up that much, but she said it was vibes, I guess. So now we are just like straight from where I was. I got dropped off home, right? And then I get dropped off again to go down to this Stink and Dutty event. So bet number 2.
Jojo.
We are lit.
TT said, wait until the sun comes up.
Wait till the sun comes up. Oh, it'll definitely be hot. I might be cold right now, because I'm like basically naked, but it'll definitely get very cold. I said cold again, but I meant hot.
Yeah.
Chocolate Thunder! Chocolate Thunder! I am just going over my Trinidad Carnival recap. This is the Trinidad Carnival recap stream. I have been in Trinidad for the last 2 weeks. That's why I have not been streaming. I have been outside, and I literally have a whole outside itinerary. Came in to say beautiful, hello beautiful, and hair is gorgeous. Thank you, Jab. I deep conditioned it today, so I really hope that it came out looking nice. Why? Next video. Freaks? Why is freaks the first thing you think of? Chocolate Thunder. You come in this stream thinking automatically that you about to get into some Twitch Gone Wild After Dark, and I'm not gonna lie to you, you will. You'll see that. But you know what? You don't come in here saying, where the freaks at? Where the freaks at? Anywho, play the video. Damn, I didn't even know we had that video. A lot of this is the first time that I'm watching it also. So if I see something crazy, or if you guys see something crazy, I'm sorry. I haven't watched these either. Hopefully Twitch don't just go fucking crazy. Like, relax. But you know what I'm saying. Anywho, next video.
Anybody any road carnival but me on Tuesday?
I have not eaten, and I've been drinking since 11 p.m. when the boat party started, and it's now about 3-4 p.m. right now. The last thing I ate at this point in time was the Popeyes that we got before we got on the plane to go to Trinidad. So we get on the plane to go to Trinidad, we land, we go get ready for the boat party. We go to the boat party, they don't have food on the boat. We drink on the boat party, so we leave and we're lit. And then when the people that were in the car with me went and got food, I said no. I don't know what made me say no. They were getting roti. Like, I just was so kind of fucked up that I wasn't really processing what was happening. You know what I'm saying? I was so fucked up I wasn't really processing what was happening. So they said food and I like actually said no. Like, I literally had no idea what they said for real. And then I like started processing that they were actually saying words, and then I started like answering like and thinking. So yeah, that was a little crazy. But no, yeah, so even when they went to get food, I did not get food. So then we get to this stinking dusty party, and they had like food vendors selling food outside, but we didn't have cash and they only took cash. So like, they're selling food. We're smelling it. None of us have eaten. So we just go inside and we get our cups and then we just start drinking. So stay tuned, because this fete was my favorite fete. We left early. Chicken like she been down and I took it. Ah! Yo, when I tell you this party was lit. Do you not see the joy on my face? Like, I'm just taking multiple videos of the same thing. You guys only needed to see like the scenery, honestly, and I'm not even showing you that. When I tell you I had a good time, I was lit. Lit.
Are you drunk? Are you drunk?
forgot. I completely forgot. So, oh my goodness, I completely forgot. My friend, we could have made a second video. So my friend, at the beginning, before we walked into this event, said, did the whole like put the phone on you and say, you know, who, it wasn't this event, it was the boat. It was the boat party. So now this is the second party that we're at, and we still never answered the question in who's going to get the most drunk on the boat party. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about it. You know what though? You know what? I gotta call the group chat. I gotta call a group chat now. I gotta call them. We'll see if anybody answers, but sheesh, I gotta remind them. I gotta send this video. Where is it? Joking like she bent down, not joking it. Nobody answered. Nobody answered. That's fine. We'll continue on. So, at the first party, at the boat party, my friend made a video and said, "Hi, my name is TT, and I think JoJo's gonna get the most drunk." Then gave the phone to somebody else, and then they said, "Hi, my name is Mani, and I think JoJo's gonna get the most drunk." Bro, everybody voted for me. Everybody voted for me to get the most drunk. At the end of the first party, I don't know who was the most drunk. It might have been Mani. But at the beginning of this party, if it wasn't the end of the last party, at the beginning of this party, especially because I kept drinking and I didn't eat anything, and they had KFC. They stopped and got KFC, so they had leftover KFC when they got home, so I know they ate food. They ate food when they got to their Airbnb. They had KFC. I hadn't eaten anything. At the beginning of this party, I was fucked up. I was lit. So I took this video. And I was just going up to each person and I was like, "Are you drunk? Are you drunk? Are you drunk?" Bruce mode. I took this video, and then I think, okay, let's watch it till the end.
Remember when I tell everybody jungle, I thought it was peace in the jungle. But I got a peace in the jungle, cease to be beast in the jungle. I want to be beast in the jungle. A boy to be treated with.
I didn't even say, "Am I drunk?" I just didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want them to hear me. But when I looked in the mirror, in the camera, I would have asked myself, "Jojo, are you drunk?" And that was me saying yes. Bro, I was so fucked up. They are bonnets because, as you can see in this video specifically, they are throwing paint. I did not want to get paint in my hair. get Frag Punk. Wow, everybody wants me to get different games. All of these games have come out in the past 2 weeks. You're like the third person to suggest me a game, but it's like a completely different game. Is it good, Lin? What is it about? But yes, lots of paint being thrown. Didn't want to get paint in my hair, but this shit was lit. My ears were so damaged. I was taking screenshots.
All masqueraders, just stay within the ropes. Because there's moving angels on the stretch. Yes, I can hear.
So then the truck gets back to the position where it was when we got there, right? the party's still going on, but then the trucks stop, and apparently the party is supposed to get even better. They give everybody sandwiches, they give everybody food, but I don't think I knew that that food was for us, so I got somebody to buy me a corn soup from outside. So this guy bought me a corn soup. He was so nice. I dipped. Later on, I go and meet him again at a party, which was hilarious. And he was like still such a sweet man. Anyways, I'm eating this corn soup and I'm like dying here. When I say dying, I mean dying. So I asked for us to leave, and then at that time, I think when we left, it was about like 8 a.m. and the party didn't end till 10. So yeah, I had to leave. Good morning. The day after. I wouldn't even say the day after. It's about 2 p.m. stinking dirty day. And my hair is a little crazy. I wanted to do this very quick video because I need to get ready for Soca Brainwash, which is the costume. Mom brought these survival kits from her birthday party that I missed. Look at how cute. It's a whole suitcase. The sticker says shares Medellin to. Hey guys. I kind of just talk about the suitcase, but let's get to the juicy bits. Your Sailor Moon is here. Sailor Mars is here. It's loud. I arrived by myself. When I got here, I had no service, so I couldn't even I had no service, so I couldn't even pull up my ticket. But eventually I pulled up my ticket, and we're good now. So I got in. This is the entrance. And they gave me a cup already. Soca Brainwash, here we go. Let me fix my hair real quick. This would have been a really cool, very fun experience, except I didn't actually walk in the back and try all of the food and then go party. I should have known, but I didn't know that it was like an event like that. I actually got here and just was throwing ass cheeks. But this Soca Brainwash event thrown by Private Ryan, DJ Private Ryan, this event was like a Soca Comic-Con because everybody was in costume. I didn't see you? No way. Okay, so you was cosplaying? Yeah. This is like the first time ever too, out in public to cosplay in public. So this was like a Soca cosplay for my first time. Was unbelievable. What's up, Mr. Wonderful? you took the cruise, big money.
How many ladies can do limbo between the sip and dance? Let's do a limbo line. Start the limbo line. Start the limbo. We're starting a limbo. Step back, don't move. Stay right there. Limbo. 1, 2, 3, go. Join the limbo.
Okay, so to kind of explain what's going on here, right? So they had this event in a big field, right? And then they had multiple stages where they were playing music, and it was like different DJs at every stage, just all playing like the same kind of soca music, just like different songs, you know what I'm saying? Then they had all of these really cute pop-up stuff on the side where you could like get cups, you could get like swag, merch, shirts, all that stuff, and like everything is free. Everything is already paid for with your ticket. These tickets are fucking expensive as fuck. These are like the most expensive parties because when you go, everything in there is free and everything in there is included until they run out, you know what I'm saying? So like you can go to any stage. Then they had food in the back. They had like these two long like, you know, areas of just food vendor. They're all like different like restaurants or like different people, and they're all selling food. They're all making it right there, or like part of it's already made right there, and that shit was good. You know, I didn't even really get to try the food. I was just out there shaking ass, which sucks. The one thing that I had at this Soca Brainwash event was the corned beef and rice. And when I told my mother that I only had corned beef and rice from this fete, she was like, corned beef, that's like broke people food, and then kept saying all this stuff. And I was like, no. I think I just got there mad late. That was the only thing left that was available. Okay, no, I did have the KFC.
Drink, it's okay, it's alright. Your secret is safe with me. Respect. You had to be here to appreciate this song. You had to be here.
I mean, just look at all of the costumes. And they're all dancing and listening to soca music. Like, this is just chef's kiss. This is Soca Baby specific event here.
Hey, big up my two Bear Jones. Bear Jones, you good?
Oh, I also added my photos here. I'm gonna post them eventually, but I thought these were like super cute. I did not have shorts on underneath this, and I didn't think that I needed them, but apparently my ass cheeks was out. This is my friend Juan, who I spent quite a bit of time for when it was daytime, and then I lost him. But yeah, I was surprised at the older crowd in cosplay too. Yeah. What do they know about cosplay? So, this guy who is talking to my friend Juan, apparently Juan told me this before he walked up and started talking to him, but it was just crazy, the timing. So he told me that there was this guy that had kind of been like following him around in certain fetes. Like there was a fete that he had went to previously and he saw that guy there and he seemed to be, on some, I like you, I want to talk to you, I want to dance with you kind of stuff, Batman thing, right? So then Zuan was like, I will keep my distance, right? Or I guess he had like said something to him and then decided I think they actually talked about it. But then he went to another fete and he was like following him around, just kind of like lurking, So then he said it again. He was like, oh my gosh, this guy is here and he's back and like he's gonna be lurking this whole time, and he was just like telling me all of these things. So I felt kind of bad. But then I was gonna say something, but then he walked up to him and started talking to him, and I don't know. He walked up and started talking to him, so then I was like dancing with him for a good minute. Those tall guys on stilts are called Moko Jumbi. They're cool.
How many people? How many people thank God?
Then I got a picture with Luffy. Looking for the One Piece. Jeez. I went to him, I was like, let me get one piece of wine, darling. So yeah, so Soko Brainwash was fun. I did not get to eat any food, but when I went there, I met these guys, and then I followed them to Panorama, which is where it's a competition. It's a steel pan competition, and they have this everywhere. They have this in Miami Carnival too, but they don't have it obviously in like Orlando or Tampa because they're lame. But anywho, I followed them, these people I just met, but they were very nice, and I actually stuck with them the rest of my trip.
So we don't.
Alright, bet. Bro, it's like thousands of people right here.
Yeah, you go there, go there.
Of Jason Shaft Bishop and Marshall Montano, vocalized by Marshall Montano.
Tones, it worked! Yes! Cartoons and Cannabis is back! Woo! Woo!
It has been arranged for the band.
So currently I am going over all of the videos and clips and photos from my Trinidad Carnival trip, and like I'm just getting started, and it's been 2 hours already. But we're probably gonna take a break sometime soon, or I'll just let the videos play. Oh my goodness. But yes, I am going over all of the clips and videos and explaining everything, and it was just such an amazing experience. So I don't know what you're doing tonight, but if you wanted to come chill, you can. You're welcome to. Welcome to do whatever you want, my friend. Come in, chat, stay, leave, do whatever. I am here for you. But I'm so glad you got your Twitch back. Everybody in the chat, make sure you go follow Cartoons and Cannabis because she is going to be making a return to Twitch. She was the first streamer I ever watched on Twitch, and then we became best friends. I don't know what to tell you. So we're best friends, but she hasn't been streaming for a while because you know life, but also like she's back. So I'm here for you, geeks. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh yes, this is the steel pan competition called Panorama that I ended up going to because I randomly followed these guys that I met at the previous party. Good morning, vlog. Getting ready for a boat ride. What did I do yesterday? I did brainwash for sure. I did Soca brainwash for sure yesterday, and it was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was huge. There was so much land to cover on this where they had the location at Soca brainwash. There was so much land. But I had lots of fun. Me and the girls came dressed as Sailor Moon characters. And there's a lot of other girls that were there dressed as Sailor Moon characters. So that was good. It kind of sucks though, because I don't think that we got like one professional photo taken, like all three of us, which is what I wanted. You know, maybe not professional photo, just somebody to take a picture with each of us standing next to each other, like obviously not bent over. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that we got that, so you win some and you lose some. I definitely got some pictures that it was just me. Thanks to my homie Juwan. Juwan was dancing with me. I found him and then I was stuck to him for a good little minute, and then he got lost, and then I lost him, and so I was like walking around by myself for a little bit, and then I found Ari and Monty. I think he walked away because I was in the same area, and then I just didn't see him, but not really sure how that transpired. But regardless, now I'm getting ready for this brunch thing. Well, it's a boat brunch. Also, I got burnt by dry ice at the Soca brainwash thing. I knew that it had happened when it happened, because the machine was shooting out smoke and I could see the ice chunks. And then when I could see the ice chunks, it almost felt like one of them got into my shirt. And then when it burned me, you know, it felt very like fresh. Like it felt like something, it felt weird. So coming home and then seeing that, I really wasn't surprised. But I'm so, yes, Auntie?
I wait till I have to come out the bathroom. I have 8 minutes to sleep. I have 8 minutes.
Enough time.
I have 8 minutes.
Huh?
8 minutes sleep is enough sleep.
Obviously, I've been here with Auntie since I got here, but I haven't even seen her until like last night. So, Auntie will be part of the vlog, but not yet. Anywho, I did get burned at Soca Brainwash by the dry ice, but Spirit of Carnival, I'm gonna have way more scars by the end of this. I left Soca Brainwash and we met these 3 guys, Dante, Labo, and Wes. Wes is really nice. Dante had a car and he drove there. So Dante is from Trinidad and Dante wanted to go watch the Steel Pen Panorama event. So I just kind of asked if I could tag along and they were like, hell yeah. They got me in. We sat down and started watching the Steel Pan. We got there when one of them was ending and it was really good. And in between them like ending, they were playing just like regular soca music, like on the speakers without the Steel Pan performance, you know what I mean? And it was good, it was really good. But I think I left after like half an hour because I was falling asleep and it wasn't anything, you know, to do with them, but we were sitting down watching a show and that was like the cool down of Soca Brainwash. And yeah, I was lit before, and then when I got there and I sat down, I like sobered up and was like super sleepy. But anyways, Auntie's waiting for me to get out of the bathroom. I will finish this recap later. Bye.
Basically, after I left Panorama, I had to find my Uber. And we literally walked through the back of Panorama to try and get to where the street was, like closest to the street. And it was a maze. There was so many people. There were so many people there. There's so many people walking. I couldn't even see because I'm so short. I literally could not see because there's so many people. It was so packed. I had no idea where I was going. So it was just lucky that one of the guys, the guy that was like feeling me, was actually the guy that walked me to the car because he was tall, so he could see. So that was just another experience. It was crazy.
Thanks, sir.
So then the next day, remember in the morning, this is the next, I say the next day, it's the same day. After I just did that last video, I was getting ready for this event. So
It was another boat ride. I almost missed it. That was crazy. Almost missed it. Almost missed it. So I just barely made the boat. As soon as I got here, the boat left. They were waiting on me. This is TT. Here goes the other TT.
Oh, TT and TT, okay.
Yeah.
Look at TT. Okay, I thought it was gonna have the video where I actually showed it, but it did not. So, on the boat, this breakfast boat, they actually had breakfast and it was doubles and corn soup. So this is the first time I am actually trying actual, real, genuine Trinidad doubles. And then since this moment in time, anytime I saw doubles, I got it.
Pick it up like this, right?
As soon as money gets some food, we have 2 pieces of food, and it's double. Turn this into a mukbang real quick.
They good. Girl, he drinking his soup like that shit water now.
Thank you, Q. I'm glad I came back too. This was really just like a mukbang, but there's a point in time where I took a bite and I was like, I get it now. This was the moment in time that I understood why Trinis love doubles so much. Hi Phoenix Doll, I'm good, how are you? I'm currently going over my Trinidad trip full recap, and honestly, not gonna lie, we're getting there. We're getting to the point where like my phone was running out of space. So once my phone started running out of space, I started taking less and less videos, but you'll soon see why. I definitely recommend it. So this was the end of the party. They were saying thank you for coming out and everything. TT was like besties with the DJ, so the DJ got her free tickets for her and then all of her friends, right? And we turned that shit up, and when what did TT do? She was turning it up some more. Yes. So that party has now ended. I go home, take a little snooze, and then we get ready for the next party, which is the only one fete that I actually got to go to with my mom, because she's in Trinidad and we were technically supposed to go together. So guys, additional part of the vlog, I've now whipped out the tripod. It's standing where it's at right now, and me and mom are going to soca brunch. So mom has a friend in the room right now that was doing her makeup. They're basically almost done. I put on a little lip stain, and then I put on a lip gloss, and we're gonna take some pictures outside really quickly before we start sweating. Well, that's what I want to do. I haven't really asked mom yet, but hopefully she says yes, and then we can take some pictures. I will record and let you guys know when we get to soca brunch. Wait, let me show you the outfit. Okay? We don't do a lot of fit checks, but and the earrings are gold. Very simple, very plain, nothing too crazy. But mom is doing her thing. And mama look good. Wait till you see her outfit. I also took all these pictures, which you will probably see one day when I decide to post. It was a long ride. It was not close. It was pretty far. So, yeah.
Yeah, Melody.
Bunny.
Pick. Hello. Yeah, jump off here. Alright, thank you. Hi, Mel.
Hi, Bunny. They're closed already.
They're closed.
So, they're closed already. So, we're coming outside.
Yeah, Melody, wait right there. They're closed, but they ain't closed.
Soca brunch right now. We just got dropped off by Bunny.
Ladies, what did you come to soca?
What's the thing you are looking forward to the most? Ice, do you see who's in the chat right now? It's Cartoons and Cannabis! Ah! But yes, this is mom. I wanted to have her in the vlog, even just like a little bit. But why does my face look like that?
Yes, I'm always looking forward to guests.
I think I'm looking forward to the food.
Oh,
Food is supposed to be good.
what about Michelle and Truth?
Okay, yeah, I like that song. I'm looking for Marcel too. Yeah, that one too. Okay. Stay tuned for part 500. Izzy! Hi! Here we go video with this kick discrimination. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what, Izzy? You're right. Dude, I miss you. Oh, I know, Izzy. It was just the chat's blowing up. Chat's blowing up on the purple app. You are also missed, my guys. Yes, Tunes is here. Okay, next video. By the way, we got to this party like mad late. Yes, Izzy, sorry. This is my Trinidad Carnival recap stream where I show all of the videos of my camera roll and give a little explanation of my time. I had a fantastic time, but so many things happened, and I tried to document everything. We got to this party pretty late, not gonna lie. A lot of people had already been there. A lot of people were probably there and are like getting there or going to leave soon, but there's food and we like missed out on like a lot of the food. So this is kind of what was left. Not really sure what kind of burgers these were, but they didn't really taste like meat. But they were really good though. This is basically when the party was about to end. Just now. So now the party has ended. We've like walked out and we tried to find a ride but then couldn't find a ride. So one of Mom's friends took her to our Airbnb. Hi Nizik. Hi Ice. Hi Phoenix Doll. That bus came out from over here, right? Where all the cars are coming out from. And he turned this way. But he can't go all the way down this way. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, he has to go all the way down.
Oh, that's why he turned back.
He had to make it. So that's why he literally, like, stopped at this tree, reversed this way into the dirt, and then went this way, and everybody cheered. Everybody in the band was cheering. Everybody in the band was like, what?
I heard that. I did hear that.
That's why I was like, oh my gosh. That guy is all of their heroes right now. Johnny, thank you for the resub. You're the greatest. Bro, why don't you use your VIP poll? Get VIP. Anyways, how are you doing? How's life? How's everything? Did you stream today? What did you stream? Thank you for the resub, Johnny. I appreciate you. No, you are. No, you! Oh, I got caught dancing with this old man, and he was a good ass dancer. I never danced with anybody as good as this old man. You're playing Zelda and Repo. I hear everybody's playing this Repo game. Is it free? You have to pay for it or what? But I hear everybody's playing this Repo game. Do you like it? Then we go and get some corn soup and roti. I did. What do you mean find my best friend?
After the release part.
Was that like an eye thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Make sure.
Just know that shit was bussin'. It was so good. I love roti too. Okay, remember that girl that was in all your pictures? I don't remember. But I could tell by the cup it hit. Oh yeah, that shit hit. That was the brunch. They caught us at the brunch.
She want it down so I know. She want wine and go down so. She wanna go down the dum dum. I wanna jam on your bum bum. When the rhythm take your head, just fire somebody. You may more than that. And take come out to play. Here's the
I never posted it though. This was probably the worst part of my trip. This was the worst part of my trip right here. Hey guys, it is currently maybe 5:30 a.m. I woke up at 3:30. No, I woke up at like 4. No, I woke up at 3:30 because I was getting ready to sleep at 4:30. I recorded some videos and made some content, and I was ready by 5:30. So I understand that's probably kind of late, but I bought a package with Jab Juve TT, and I got no information. No information on where to go, no information on what time it started, nothing. I mean, I understand, like, a lot of people that go to Carnival a lot, they are there already, but I assumed this was supposed to be like a Grenadian thing. I assumed this was supposed to be to, like, showcase the culture and be a part of something else. And you're only gonna have Trinis there? Like, I got nothing, and I'm so mad right now because the sun is out. And I wanted to be on the road when the sun started going up. I mean, the sun's not out, but the sun is going up, and I wanted to be on the road when the sun is going up. I feel like I totally just got, like, left in the dust. I'm gonna be sitting here the entire Juve, completely dressed. I'm gonna be sitting here the entire Juve, completely dressed, and I'm just gonna smoke my shit and sit the fuck down. Cause I just got, like, left, pretty much. Win some and lose some. It's alright. I'll make a few phone calls, see if I can change anything about that. Probably won't be able to because it's so late now, but I'm a little sad. I thought this was gonna be an amazing Trinidad experience, and I miss Juve. Like, I'm missing Juve right now. Okay, so it is officially 6 a.m. and I kind of had a breakdown and went live on Instagram, and I was fucking, like, I had a breakdown. I went live on Instagram, and I just said, like, I'm so pissed off, and I don't want to go. I'm just gonna sit down and watch the sunrise, right, and hear the music and the people passing me by. And I think DJ came into the chat. Shout out to DJ from Twitch. And then my friend Kent came into the chat, and, you know, Kent probably wishes he could be here. So I'm here getting mad because I feel like nobody picked me up and I got left, and Kent's just like, just fucking go. Like, at least you're fucking there, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to walk, you know, on the road by myself. But it's just gonna look like I'm really late. And I'm walking, and hopefully nobody picks me up.
Yes, this is the twerk recap, but this is the worst part to come in on, but here you are.
And tries to steal me away, but there's nothing else I can do for real, so. Can't convince me to walk, so I'm walking. I think I screenshotted a map, so I'm not gonna get lost. Very good with directions. If you know me, I'm very good with directions. But this is a part of the vlog. I think in terms of, like, carnival experiences, this is pretty good up until this point. I would definitely have said that it was good up until this point. This is really pissed me off. Like, I lost a lot of money on the flight, but this is really pissed me off. And I'm gonna be 150,000% honest right now. I'm probably gonna cut this part out, but I don't fucking trust Shan. I just want to show you the remains. I'm on Saddlebrook Road right now, and there's nothing here. There are people sleeping in them cars, but that could just mean they partied too much and they came back here. I'm about to turn on the road though. I don't even know if the trucks have passed or not, or if I'm too early. I have a feeling that the trucks have passed, but it's not like paint and water on the road, right? It just kind of looked like a little bit of powder and some bottles and stuff. So maybe it's just people pre-gaming, but I'm very interested. Because if I'm at the front of the circle right now, and all I have to do is walk back. Oh, David. Oh no, I see people driving forward. I'm definitely at the back of the line. Oh dear.
But you see, I was documenting everything, especially on this day. So this is definitely when my phone started to be like, oh, you have no more space. I was even recording voice notes because I was thinking about playing the voice notes back to stream, but then like listening to it again, it just sounds like I'm like venting, like I needed to vent, and I be venting to stream a lot. But yeah, so basically this is Juve, and oh my gosh, it's been almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. We're gonna have to pick this back up at a different time because there's so much still I have to go through. Basically, I missed all of Juve, but we'll pick back up at this video right here. The next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. The other thing, though, is that we're gonna change my schedule. And I definitely want to where is it at? Schedule. Because right now this is cooking with lava. Today's Sunday. I should have been cooking today. Sunday should be like, sure, I'll leave cooking with lava there. Because what time did I actually start stream? About that time. But I don't have to cook. But Sea of Stars on Monday. Oh, that just deleted everything. Saturday nights, not even sure about. I feel like Sundays is probably the days that I could promise something. Or during the week. So like, what if like, I don't know, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. I don't know. I have to really sit down and think about this now that I think about it. Definitely, because I have to, like, do shit. Anywho, your girl just all of a sudden got real sleepy. So,
I am going to leave our video where it's at right now, which is I am going for Juve, but everything just started going wrong and I got left, and then I got super pissed off, and then I couldn't. That was it for me. But anywho, thank you guys for coming. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Johnny, for the resub. Shout out to Johnny. And then thank you to Dramatics for the raid. Thank you, Izzy, for coming in on Kick. Charles, nice to meet you. GPB, Phoenix Doll, David, Johnny, Emperor Dragon, Cartoons and Cannabis, Ice Baby. Am I missing anybody? I think that was a good, decent list. Spontaneous Mix! Fit check? You want a fit check? Oh, that's a lot of money. But here's the fit check. Oh, my leg. Oh, my legs. I got so many points. Jeez, hold on. Relax. Okay, so fit check. It's just like a little like jumper, but you know, body is tea. This is what happens when you go to the gym and you don't stay sitting down playing video games all the time, you feel me? So that's why I gotta put gym in a schedule, you know what I'm saying? But this is a nice one piece jumper that is so comfy. Like, I sleep in this, but I also go out in it and I wear it in special occasions. Makes me want to give platonic clothes. Those are nice, definitely. I think the booty grew must be the Jamaican food. I mean, I do also go to the gym. I do go to the gym. If the booty grew, I grew it. But anywho, we are finna braid out. W Jazeer. W Jazeer. We finna raid out. Ooh, dang, I'm late. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jazeer. I'm so sorry. Nice work. Thanks, David. I tried my best. If Cartoons and Cannabis was live, I'm just kidding. Better late than never. Peace. Yes, that's true. Thank you for coming in, Jazeer. And thank you all. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm probably going to read out to my good buddy, friend, pal, You Normie show, playing Marvel Rivals. Scars, I'm so sorry. Scars. No. I'm literally so tired. I know this isn't normally my hours of operation, but I will be live tomorrow. Around possibly 7-8 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll post it on my story and everything. I just have been talking for the past 3 hours straight. I'm ready for a break, and it's all been about my Trinidad Carnival experience. So, thank you, Emperor Dragon. I'm glad I'm back too. I'm sorry this has been 3 hours of me going into detail about my recap, but I'm sure there will be a highlight stream
or if not a highlight stream, it's gonna be my recap video that I make, that I have to condense all of this 3 hours of information into like 15 minutes. So 15 minutes to post as a, you know, video on YouTube. So don't worry, there'll be highlights. There will be. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. I'm rating out to you Normie. I think you guys are gonna like him, so definitely check him out. Oh, raid message. Hold on, let me do the raid message.
Time to learn.
This is gonna hate the raid. Lava with the raid. Hello, Jojo sent me Emperor Dragon. Hello, welcome in, Lava. How was the stream? Cohesive Cargo. Hello. Shout out to the homie Lava doing some just chatting over there. Check her out, Lava, a legend. Hottest raid in the game. Lava, how are you doing? How was the stream? How was the just chatting treating you? No zombies? No Call of Duty zombies action? Okay, guys.
Good night, everybody on Kick.
Play this.